Well, I made it outside. I'm mic'd up. Camera's going. I don't even think I got anything inspirational to say. Today is June 2nd, 2025, which means that I am literally 5 months away from my birthday. Shout out to Scorpio season. Um, yeah. Um, so last 5 months of my 30s. Um, it's really interesting. It just seems like it literally seems like yesterday I was turning 30, and it's wild how many things have happened since then, or how many things have changed since then. I mean, hell, Obama was the president then, so you know a lot of life changes in that. A lot of life changes in that 5 years. I went from having a 9 to 5 job being a sports writer to full time, my company HBCU Game Day and content creation. At the end of 2016, decided to leave my apartment in Charlotte. Let me get you guys a little bit of the view there. Decided to leave my apartment in Charlotte and move back home to my small town to, really make sure that I'd be okay. And I was blessed to stay there, for a while with my family. Shout out to my grandmother for letting me do that. Um, and so wouldn't be where I am without that. Stayed there longer than I anticipated. A lot of things happen. I mean, just in the world, you're talking about Trump becoming president, so that was crazy. Um, then the pandemic, and then the election 2016. So many things have gone on in the world, and I've been watching and been observing, and my business has grown to new heights, and that's a blessing. Um, you know, I've loved and I've lost. Um, you know, I don't know, man. It's just life has been lifing. Um, and a lot of times when people say that, it can often be viewed in a negative light, and a lot of things have not necessarily been the way that I wanted them. But you know, I am grateful for the great things that have happened to me again, professionally, with the business, personally, whether it was moving, finally, making that move to get my own place again, which has been its own journey, or whether it's been, becoming a father. My daughter is amazing. Wouldn't trade her for the world. And, everybody has things that in their life that they can either complain about or they can use as fuel to keep them going and realize the good things that have happened. So, 5 months left in my 30s. Still trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my birthday, which is November 2nd, of course, again. So I'm not really a great planner. So looks like I'm probably going to be taking a solo trip somewhere, and that's okay. Uh, Spending a lot of time with myself as of late, and sometimes it's not always the preferred route, but a lot of times that's really the time that you learn the most about yourself, and you really can reset and recharge. And I think that's where I am right now, is like in a reset recharge period. And it sounds good on social media, but people don't see the days where you don't feel like getting out of bed, or you don't get out of bed. Gratefully, I'm blessed with a lot of flexibility in my job, thanks to, the awesomeness of my partners and this, and, everything that we have going on. But, still it's like, dealing with grief. That's another thing. I lost my father last year. And so just dealing with that, all of these things been, have taken their toll on me. And I think, I definitely feel the weight of my 30s, especially the last couple of years. But I still feel, that there's a lot left for me to do. Again, I'm grateful for the day job, HBCU Game Day, and also my secondary page, WSSU Ram Nation, where I cover sports about my specific school. And I have this YouTube channel, which is still kind of coming into what it'll be. Earlier this year, I dropped a podcast episode with Valanda Calloway. She's amazing. I need to do more of those interviews. But before I went to the HBCU Game Day, before I started that, I actually had a music blog, which was called R&B Essentials. And I think I want to do something with that on this channel as well. You've seen my sports commentaries, some popular, some not, but you've seen those. I'll probably do some of those as well. So, this channel in a lot of ways is the evolution of this channel is the evolution of me. And, I feel like there are some really great places, some deep places to go to, some fun places to go to, some thoughtful and introspective places to go to, some painful places to go to. But I appreciate anybody who is on this journey with me, whether we know each other in real life, whether we've connected through my work with HBCU Game Day in journalism, or you just happen to stumble upon me. I appreciate it so much. And, I just really look forward to ending my 30s in a great way and coming into my 40s for sure. So it's a blessing. I appreciate everybody who took the time to watch this video. Again, channel is still kind of in a constant evolution, but I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy a little bit of this beautiful atmosphere before I have to pack it in and head home. So thank you guys so much. Catch you in the next one.